Kick set, where them hands, where them holes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying? Cecil.
This is why I train in martial arts.
Google the rapper Willie McCoy. I'm not going to do a video quote for this one. Google the rapper Willie McCoy. He's a 20-year-old rapper who got shot in 2019 while he was asleep in a car at a drive-thru, and I believe it was at either Wendy's or Taco Bell. And this is why I train in martial arts. Not that I think my martial arts training is going to stop six cops from shooting me to death, but because I believe that if my weapon is my primary, I'm going to get shot. I think if I fall asleep in my car and I don't have a weapon, I have a greater chance of not getting shot. You notice I don't say absolute, because I've heard of men, black ones in particular, being shot for reading books, having a cell phone. I think if I have a gun on me, even if I have a concealed carry, and I'm supposed to have the gun, and someone calls the cops because they feel afraid or they think something's suspicious, then the cop comes up to my car, he says, I'm afraid for my life, I think I'm going to get shot. Or I could get shot. Now, I'm not speaking to someone who breaks the law and therefore police are all over me. No. I'm speaking to someone who abides by the law and still have been pulled over and still have had to deal with cops coming up like this with their guns out and ready to see if they're going to shoot at me. See if, oh, we thought that your car was this other car that we were looking for because you fit the description. Cops have come up to my car back in the day when my son and I had went to Taco Bell, and we were just wanted to eat Taco Bell near the park, so we couldn't just sit out at the park in the car, father and son, and eat. Our cops still had to come up and see what we were doing. I mean, if you really just wanted to just be nosy and look, he could have unobtrusively just like been walking, act like he's just walking, and just like walk by the front of the car and look. Because I didn't even have tinted. It's not like I had tinted windows or anything. I think that I can get shot. So, and I was warned back in the day. As soon as I got a car that would stay on the road more than 5 minutes, and I was saying, things getting kind of crazy around here because of all this crack and stuff. Maybe I should get a gun. No, one of my homeboys. No, it's gonna show up in the system when they pull you over. Don't get a legal gun. Just don't have one at all. If if you're gonna get it, just don't tell them. I'm like, I don't want to be breaking the law. I want to be a law-abiding citizen. Okay, yeah, whatever. So I understand if you feel like you need to defend yourself, because these days there are people who are having bad reactions to marijuana. Yes, marijuana, that drug you think is so harmless. They're having bad reactions to marijuana. Some people just have mental problems. They could be having a bad day. You don't know what they're going through. And they might want to take it out on you. Or they just might not like the fact that you're black or white. They might not like your sexual orientation. They might not like your gender. They might not like the shirt that you have on. You never know why they might attack you. But if your gun's your primary and you have your gun on you and the police get involved, all they got to say is, I fear for my life, and then they can fill your car up with bullet holes. So even the gun shooter channels tell you you can't rely on a gun for everything. You need to have another non-lethal method of protecting yourself in case either the gun fails or you can't get to the weapon. If you ever read about the history of Taekwondo, Taekwondo was created as a military style to be used in case the Korean soldiers dropped their gun or their gun jammed. The military in the United States does hand-to-hand combat training. So if it's good enough for the military, it should at least be good enough for us civilians. And you'll notice that the more and more you're able to defend yourself, the less and less you feel the need to argue with people and to prove yourself subconsciously and the less conflicts you'll be in. But I just wanted to, call more attention to this situation where a young man got shot in the car, sleeping in the parking lot of a fast food restaurant. There have been people who are actually trying to hurt people, and they still walk away from law enforcement. So what do you think could happen to you? Especially at my age, knocking on 50, if I had a gun, I could be put on a new medication and end up falling asleep in the parking lot because one of my meds is too strong. Just think about it. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people like talk about the martial arts. Please send your prayers and support to the family of the rapper Willie McCoy and anybody else who's been shot for no reason. And peace.